And a beer fans, it's probably no surprise to any of you out there that I do like beer. But I also like gifting beer as well, especially when Christmas is coming up. I like to look at what beers are out, any particular new beers, any winter beers, and any special beers, and just find out who I can gift them to. So with Christmas coming up and some gifts, some beery gifts actually in supermarkets at the moment, I want to just take a few and just have a look and just see if they're worth gifting. And this one I saw actually this morning in my local Tesco's. This is the Fuller's Vintage Ale. I paid £6 for it. Let's see what it's like, shall we? Hello, everybody. Yes, welcome to Johnny's Beer Reviews. Just from Tesco's, paid £6 for this. It's a 500ml bottle in a nice little box. It's Fuller's Vintage Ale. It's their 2024 vintage. Comes at 8.4% ABV. It feels like a nice quality box, actually. Don't know why I'm trying to save that one. 500ml bottle. I like the look of this stuff. I just like it's just kind of the look, the label and everything. It just looks really nice and really vintage. Little number there, tell you which version it is. It is a limited edition beer. Let's get it open. Let's see what it's like, shall we? I do like these vintage ales. I do like this one. Ooh, do like this one. I think I had this last year. I don't think I reviewed it though. And I've had the Bateman's ones a few times. I do need to get some of the Bateman's ones actually. I had quite a few of those. It's bottle condition, so let's be careful on the pour. Now, vintage ales like these can be laid down. It says it's good until the 31st of December 2027. So you can lay them down. I did buy some Bateman's ones last year, and the idea was to lay them down for a couple of years. And yeah, I drank them. Life's too short to lay these down, I think. This feels like there's a little bit more left in there. But colour-wise, that looks a little bit lighter than it did last year. It's almost like a chestnut colour. Slight haze to it, chestnut colour, the lovely creamy looking, just off white head. Let's get the aroma, shall we? I tend to find a lot of vintage ales smell quite similar to each other. It isn't a comparison against Bateman's ones, but I do think the Bateman's ones does smell, it's a better aroma. But it smells nice. It's dark, it smells dark, it smells malty. It's got that fruitiness in there. It's got that lots of traditional brewers. I don't know if they all use similar yeast, but they all have this distinctive dark, almost like molasses, fig and raisin type aroma, and that's what I'm getting from this. It'll be partly because of the yeast, partly because of the malt, and partly because of the hops. Smells nice, yeah, dark, malty, fruity. Like I said, it smells like it's got maybe a little bit of molasses in there. That sort of dark, sugary smell. It looks good, smells good. Let's taste it. Cheers, everybody. Let's see if it's worth giving us a gift at Christmas. That is a nice beer. It's sweet, it's bitter. Sweetness is coming from the malts. There's the fruitiness in there as well. It's almost it's got those figs and raisins, those real winter Christmassy fruit flavours in there. Oh, there's almost Almost like a little zestiness in there as well. A little bit of zesty citrus coming through on this one as well, which is quite nice. And at the back end, there's a nice dry bitterness. Don't last for long. Don't last long, this, does it? So get my thoughts out of the way whilst I'm still drinking it. Yeah, it is quite sweet, but there is that nice little bitterness at the back end, which is making it quite well balanced. I am starting to pick up a little bit of herbal note on that back end as well. Yeah, a little herbal note. If anyone remembers those little like little herbal tablets, tastes a little bit like those, but it's really nice. I mean, I would say now, quite easily, if you want to buy a nice beer for somebody, £6 for this, I think, personally, I think it's a little bit of a steal. I think it's a cracking price. I've paid more than that for bottle shop beers that haven't tasted quite as nice as this one. You like it? Sweet malt, little bit of dark sugar, molasses type flavour in there as well to go with that sweetness. You've got the fig, the raisin type flavours in there. There's a little bit of citrus coming through. A little bit of dry bitterness on the back end. That little bit of herbalness running through that back end as well. I do think it's definitely worth getting as a gift. Whilst you're buying it as a gift, I'd get one for yourself as well while you're at it. It's good. 8.4%. Yeah, you're drinking a bit of something with a little bit of ABV in it, a little bit of warmth, but not a lot. For me, though, it's really, really easy drinking. I like it. I think I prefer this to. I need to have a look and see what the score I gave last year's. I think I slightly prefer this to last year's one, to be brutally honest. Score-wise, I'm going to score this a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Andy's Beer Reviews. Yes, definitely buy it and get yourself one as well whilst you're at it. So get one as a gift and get one for yourself. If you do give it as a gift, if it's somebody you know and you're close to them, close parents, close family relative, suggest to just lay it down. Just for a year, maybe open it next year. It'll taste even better. The flavours will have mellowed a little bit more. I mean, it's nice, young. This has only been brewed this year, and it tastes nice as it is. But worth laying down. Worth laying down. If you've tried this, let me know your thoughts on it, please. Until next time, enjoy beers. Cheers.